Hello everyone, very good morning and good evening. Parminder this side. Welcome to our Step Up Circles by SastraGeek Solutions. So our today's program is SAP Gurukul program. SAP Gurukul program by SastraGeek Solutions. As I said, a lot of people was inquiring, sir, what is this program? Let us know. We have created a video, put it on YouTube, and I will take you through that video. We have just live that video today itself. We have written a detailed blog that also I will share you. In between, my team would be sharing the links with you over the chat to inform the people. But in today's session, I would be letting you know that what is this program? And before we go into this, what is this program? I want to highlight why we need this program, why I thought about this program and put it in place. So this, what happened, I'm training people. Training is my passion, and I'm training people from last more than 10 years. 7 years I'm into this dedicated training programs where 50% of my bandwidth go into the projects and 50% goes into the trainings. 7 years ago, when I started this training as a freelancers, then setting up this SastraGeek solution as a company, we have evolved a lot. And my full evolve in the training happens only focusing on one thing, goal. How I can make my student to reach the goal. What is the goal? Goal is to becoming a SAP consultant. And I find huge gaps there. And I loved doing my one-to-one career counseling session because I focus more on a lot of people come, sir, I am preparing for 1 year, I am preparing for 2 years, I spent 4 lakh rupees with SAP, I spent this introduce in institutes, I have taken the training, but the results are not coming. Hardly 1 out of 10 is getting converted. Even the ratio is even lesser. Getting converted into the consultant. Why? What is the reason? That is the question which I've always asked myself to improve the way we provide the trainings. So earlier we were providing the modules training. We were focusing on, okay, this module we need to cover it, done. Okay, and a lot of students we were giving, okay, self-paced, do it self-paced trainings also. But not everybody was able to do with the self-paced mode. They started with high motivation, then motivation goes down and people leave the things. That's why they quit. And that's why they were not able to become a consultant, right? So slowly we evolve our programs. The biggest evolvement comes in the SastraGeek Solutions is with almost 3 years ago when I started with my program called SAP Job and Mastery and Implementation Project Exposure. I started this program. This is a 60 to 70 hours training. I felt after talking to so many people, why people are not absorbed because they are not fully ready. We need, apart from the module knowledge, we need to give them a lot of things which can fill the bridge. That bridge is your knowledge and practical experience, which is required. So knowledge to the job jump, a bridge is required. That is missing. I myself get enrolled to the multiple institutes to see that what they are doing it, right? And every place I see in my trainings also, I feel that, yeah, that bridge is missing. We are giving the people knowledge, but we are not taking them to one step ahead where they can be fully ready to take the projects. So that's where I developed the 60 to 70 hours of program that is called SAP Job and Mastery and Implementation Project Exposure. Okay. And that we have given as a complimentary. When I saw the results of it, whatever the modules training we were giving, SD, MMPP, FICU, I said this course should be complimentary because this is going to make the results. So we put it that 60 to 70 hours course complimentary so that everybody should go through. It start with the CV preparation and take you to the end-to-end implementation with all the documentations. And I saw a lot of good results from that course, SAP Job and Mastery. Still it is there and people are enjoying that course and people are generating results of it. But still then the second part came up. Students say that, sir, we have gone through the videos, but still we miss that we want to sit and do these things with our own hands. We want to do as a studies. We want to be the part of the fit and gap workshops. End-to-end implementation is required in all of the jobs, right? That's why the freshers does not get the job. So students were saying that in interviews, we need to feel more confident. So if we do all the things, BBP creation, functional specification creations, if we will be doing all the things with our hands, we will feel more confident. We said, okay, we started with our internship programs. That is almost 3 years ago. I started with the internship program. Internship program, what we did, all the students who have our mastery and bundle access, we have given them the complimentary internship program where we have created a simulative project which runs for 3 to 4 months. Recently, we have completed with RJ Cottons, and before that, we have completed with Lathia Rubbers. And next project we'll be doing with the automobile company. So in 3 to 4 months, SD, MM, PP, FICO, EWM, TM, ABAP, they all sit together and I give the full project. This is your project. I become a business, explain the business scenario. We do the fit and gap analysis. We do the workshop. We do the questionnaires. We do as studies, to be process flow diagram. We create business blueprint documents. We create RICEF trackers. We create function specifications and get the development done from ABAP. So we try to do a full cycle. That was the implementation we were doing it, but that we were doing it on the online mode where we are doing a sessions on Thursday. And the people need to complete the assignments during the week. Okay, and there's a lot of team meetings happens during the week. There also we saw very good results. People enjoyed it. That's one. And people were there are some students who has joined 2 to 3 internships with us, gaining 2 to 3 implementation project exposure. When you have done all these things, then you can present with confidence, right? That confidence I have seen. I have seen people joining me and then sitting in the US and cracking the 3 hours interview in US with having a zero experience at all, and cracking a 3 hours interviews in SD. That kind of development I have seen in the people, right? But those people, when I see that people who become from zero to hero, what they have done, and still there are some people who join the internship, they do something, they left behind, and they are not able to reach that number of goals. So I said that, okay, let's do next level. What is the next level we need to do? I studied closely the people who got the results, and not the results, I would say very, very good results. Even with zero experience, they were able to, I would not say zero experience, because with us, they have been trained almost for a year. They have attended the 3 internship programs. They have given a lot. So in 1 year, they have actually gone experience up to 4 to 5 years. That much of effort they have spent, right? So that with that analysis and study, I came to know, okay, now, if somebody wants to really become SAP consultant, first thing is that a lot of things is required. Not only the module knowledge, a 360-degree improvements are required in a consultant. Your communication skills, your presentation skills, all right? Then you need to improve. You need to know a lot of soft skills, Office tool, Excel, a lot of things you need to know. And when we are hiring the new people, I have given a lot of chance. At least 6 to 7 students we have hired within SastraGeek Solution itself. And they are working with our clients in the different projects. And when I hired them, after the training, I also find it out the gaps. Okay, we have hired them, we have trained them onto the particular things. But when people are jumping into the teams, Outlooks, Office, Excel sheet, PPTs, still they are lacking. A consultant का मतलब पता है क्या है? When you go as a consultant to a client, they expect कि भैया someone who's expert came in, who's expert in speaking, expert in knowledge, expert in communications, and he is pro. So as a consultant, it is expected that you know everything. You know the Office tool, you know how to create very good presentation documents, you know how to present them, right? All the things you already know, that is expected from a consultant. That's where basically freshers are not getting chance, because when you need to represent yourself in front of a client, that is very high pressure job. And I have seen people failing in those high pressure jobs. Because why? Because they are not fully trained. That's where we come up with this program, SAP Gurukul. We found that if I need to make someone as a consultant, what is required? A dedication required, focus required. And after all, a lot of what other thing is required? Monitoring and control is required. Why people fail? I tell you a lot of example. A guy working for a company, he don't like the job. Still he would be work for 10 hours in the office, 12 hours in the office to get completed. But he has personal goals. He wants to improve his health. He wants to learn new technologies. That personal goals always get delayed. Year after year, year after year, year after year, it get delayed. Why? Because there is no push for it. There is no monitoring for it. There is no control for it. When you're working in an organization, when you're working in an office, you always need to represent your statuses. Every today and every next day, you need to come into the meetings and present yourself, what you have done, what is pending. A control is there, a monitoring is there. That control and monitorings make you work the things even you don't like. And lack of that controls, lack of that monitoring, you lack in doing the things which is most important in your life, right? You are not able to focus, you are not able to give the time. Monitoring, control, discipline, right? All these things is required. And then when we were discussing, we keep on discussing in our, I have every week 2 big meetings with my team where we keep on discussing what more we can do, what more. People who have joined us for last 2 years, you might see in our bundle how our bundles are growing. Content library, mind maps, mentor sessions, mock interviews, put everything with what all the resources, what single people required to become a consultant. So when we were discussing this, then we were discussing what we should do. Then we said that, yeah, there should be some program. And first we gave this program a name as a 1 year program. Okay. And in this 1 year program, we schedule like it is would be very selective. It is not like anybody is paying and we will take them. No, we need to be very selective, because when we are taking a people for 1 year, we should be having a resources, capability and capacity to manage them, which we are not very big company. We are still a startup. So we said, oh, okay, will pick hand-picked people only. Few people only will be picking it up, right? And that's where I was taking an interview of one of the guy, and he said after hearing the full program, and he said, you know what you are doing it. I explained what we would be doing in this 1 year program: mentorship, workshops, this focusing, monitoring, controlling. He said that you are creating a discipline, and that the thing you are doing is kind of a Gurukul, right? Then this concept called, okay, what happened in the Gurukul? The same thing we want to do it here. We want a dedicated commitment students to take them in, and we would be enrolling them into the SastraGeek solution. We'll be creating their team site account, Microsoft account. We will give them a feel that they're working in a company, and we would be monitoring them. We would be controlling them, and daily basis stand-up calls will happen. That's what happened in our project. When I need to monitor a project, first thing I do in the project is daily stand-up call. 30 minutes daily stand-up call. Everybody need to come and tell what they have done, where they got stuck, what they are going to do next. That's keep people running. That's keep people moving. Otherwise, by nature, we are lazy. Everybody is lazy by nature, right? You need to bring that laziness out from yourself, right? That requires some additional force and additional effort. That's what we are going to give it here. Now, I will explain the full program. It's a 1 year program which we are putting in place. This program, we are dedicatedly putting it. It's not for everyone. This program, I am putting it, this program is not for everyone. Okay. And everyone is not for this program. Right? Both way. We are dedicatedly putting this program, the people who are not working, or there are some people who are working, but they have a very small, little work. They can give 40 hours a week. 40 hours a week means we are expecting you as a full-time working. And this dedicated learning you would be spending. Learning would be there, project work would be there, assignment would be there, shadow project would be there. A lot of things we are adding. I will explain you. But this is for the people who are not working. They are starting their career, and a lot of people are there. They have left the job, or job have left them, right? Or they have taken the career gap and they want to restart. So this 1 year fully will be training them, and we'll be focusing on in 1 year, you should get converted into a consultant, absorbed within SastraGeek solution or absorbed in an outside company. End goal is, okay, yeah, you should be working as a SAP consultant in 1 year. Whatever the 360-degree development, holistic development is required, all the resources we will provide, all the mentorship we will provide, all the push we will provide, all the monitoring we will provide. You just need to walk, will make you run. Okay. So that is this all about. It's a very intensive program. We need very dedicated people. That's why the program start with the interview. First, we'll interview the people. We'll say, okay, this program fit you. You fit this program. You can come in. Otherwise, you cannot come in. So let's start with the Gurukul program, and I will start with a quick video which you will watch so that you also understand what is Gurukul, why Gurukul theme is coming into the picture. Okay, so we are creating, this is our team sites basically. So all of the students who are enrolled this, they have access to Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Office tools. Full program will happen there, because what I feel, when I have taken my student into the project, I need to train them onto the Office tools. Out of Office kaise dalna, right? And how to manage teams. How right now the expectation is the people who are asking me create a team site, okay, create a Teams app, right? Create a SharePoint app, analytics, a lot of things is required. You need to learn all these Office tools. So that's why we are onboarding people onto this Microsoft Office with giving them the accounts and details, and all the program will happen on the Microsoft, and access we would be giving it to you. So you would be having a dedicated your name.name@sastrageek.com IDs by which you would be going into this program. And this is the first our team site page, and all the information would be there. All the documentation would be here. Okay, let me start this a quick video. This is a little 5-6 minute video. I will stop in between to explain the things to you.
Welcome to SAP Gurukul, your gateway to a successful SAP career. This 1-year experience and exposure program is meticulously designed to equip freshers and those returning to work with essential skills and knowledge in the SAP ecosystem. Let's explore Gurukul, the ancient Indian education system, and its relevance in modern education. A Gurukul is an ancient Indian educational system where students known as Shishyas lived with their teacher, Guru, in an ashram setting. This holistic learning environment emphasized not only academic subjects like scriptures, mathematics, and science, but also life skills, discipline, and moral values. Education was imparted through a close-knit teacher-student relationship, fostering respect and obedience. This immersive residential system played a crucial role in shaping ancient Indian society and values. In today's fast-paced world, the Gurukul approach.
So you understand what is the key thing in the Gurukul. In the key thing is Gurukul is dedication. And they mentioned that the student is living with the gurus. Student is living with the mentors, right? Living with the teacher. The all thing is that a discipline is coming into the picture, and you are getting yourself evolved, a complete evolution you are going through, right? So that is the thing is there. So we cannot make people sit. What we are trying to do here, we are trying to digitalize the Gurukul model. In the digitalization of the Gurukul model, that's where I expect 40 hours from you, a full week, kind of you are working with us, because it requires a lot of dedication. And I will tell you what is going to happen. I have prepared one quick Excel sheet we have prepared, where you will be able to know what would be a week in the life of a Gurukulite. We are calling it Gurukul student as a Gurukulite, right? But that was an ancient way of teaching, and we are trying to bring in a modernized ways, in digitalized ways, combining with SAP education.
Offers a 360-degree holistic learning environment that is essential for developing both technical expertise and soft skills, especially for roles like SAP consultants. Unlike conventional education systems, which often focus solely on academic achievement, the Gurukul system emphasizes well-rounded development by integrating values like discipline, leadership, communication, and problem-solving alongside technical knowledge. For an aspiring SAP consultant, this approach provides not just the technical know-how of SAP modules, but also critical thinking, interpersonal skills, and adaptability, which are vital in navigating complex business environments. By fostering close mentor-mentee relationships and encouraging immersive learning, the Gurukul model equips individuals to excel both professionally and personally, making them more effective and adaptable in today's ever-evolving corporate landscape. SAP Gurukul is a modern approach inspired by the traditional Gurukul system that emphasizes holistic learning. At SAP Gurukul, we believe that becoming a 360-degree SAP consultant requires more than just technical expertise. It demands continuous communication, adaptability, and progress.
Okay, so that's where we are focusing on 360-degree development, which is not only your technical skills, your module knowledge, but converting this module knowledge into the practical knowledge, and a lot of soft skills are also required. I want to make this session interactive. I want you to list down for me, and then I will come up with my workshop list. We have created the workshops which we'll be doing in this program. But before that, I want to know that what do you think to become a SAP consultant beyond the module knowledge? What are the things required? Quickly list down on the chat, quickly. Beyond the module knowledge, what other things we require? Communication skills, soft skills. What soft skills? Be specific. Soft skill, बड़ा वो है, right? Be specific. Business processes, understanding the process, presentation skills, data analytical skills. Should know the business process, teamwork, communications. Very good. Teamwork is I'm fan of this teamwork. Presentation skills, presentation. That's right. That's what the whole concept is, that bringing the people together, making them sit in a team and work. Now, we'll continue with this video, but I will show you the workshop list which we are preparing it. I will try to go into the full screen mode. So this is the workshop list which we are preparing it, right? So this would be the workshops. Every week, one workshop would be there, and we can also increase the frequency. We'll be working on to the key detailed topics. We have already said that workshop moderator would be there and a co-moderator. This is beyond the trainings we provide. This is beyond the module trainings we provide. I think, and this is a one thing which is missing in most of the institutes. They expect that all these things you will develop by yourself. And then module ka 40 घंटे का knowledge, we will give it to you, 40 hours knowledge of module. That does not make you consultant, right? So this is the things which I have listed in, and I am calling it as a workshop. I am not calling this as a training session, because we would be working in this session in a workshop model. Okay, we'll be working on this session in the workshop model. What is a workshop model? How the workshop is different than a training? Who can tell me quickly over the chat? How a workshop is different than a training? How a workshop is different than a training? Put NI. भैया मेरे को नहीं पता sir, आप बताओ. Right? You can put NI also, but put something in the chat so that your focus gets shift here to this session. Okay, workshop is brainstorming and training is one way. Hands-on is included in the workshop. Workshop is to do hands-on work, right? Workshop. Yeah, that is a big difference. So what happens that when we give the training is a one way, there are some discussions. They are not discussion. They are the question and answers. The brainstorming is not there. Workshop means there would be not a trainer, there would be a moderator. And workshop moderation is also a skill which is very much required and nobody trains. I'm very lucky. I was a part of a training. I have a 2 weeks of training for the workshop moderator. As a workshop moderator, I got 2 weeks of training. And all of these things which I'm including, it has a lot of contribution from Robert Bosch, from where I have initial years of my career I spent there, and I loved the way they do the trainings. They think about what their employees need and what specific trainings need to be provided, right? And there basically, I myself got trained as a workshop moderator for 2 weeks. So you need to conduct the workshops, right? But logo consultant even does not know what is workshop. So workshop would be the more session where the brainstorming will happen. A moderator would be there who will moderate the discussions, and a lot of brainstorming. We'll try to come up with a problem and we'll try to go out with a solution, and a lot of hands-on things will also happen. It's kind of a working session, people sitting in a meeting, discussing with each other. This is the problem, this can be the solution, trying to figure it out, what can be the solution, and then bringing it up with the working on hands, right? So that things would be there. So these are the workshop topics we are including. Leadership workshop. Leadership is very much important, because as a consultant, you need to act as a lead. You would be leading a business team. So it is not, leadership does not mean that a manager in a company and you would be having 10 consultants reporting to you. Each individual consultant is also a leader. You would be going to a certain set of business users and you would be guiding them, you would be leading them. So our leadership skills are very much required. So we'll be having a workshop on the leadership. Communication skills are very important. Communication skills, we don't have only single workshop. This is one workshop we'll be doing it to understand how the communications can be improved. but it is not in one session will happen. So we'll have 2 sessions per week. One presentation session would be there, which you would be giving it. That will help you to improve the communication. And one session we are putting it as a group discussion on the general topics. That will help you to improve the communication, right? So one group discussion and one presentation. Two things would be there beyond that communication workshop. Confidence building workshop will be doing. Overview of Articulate. There are some advanced tools in the projects which has been used. Some tools you would not be knowing कि भैया ये होता क्या है, right? But I know from my experience these tools has been used. So we would be giving the overview and hands-on on that. So overview on the Articulate. Draw.io is used to create BPMN diagrams which we require in every implementation. So that we will be giving. Power of notes taking. How to take the notes, how to make sure you attend the meetings. What is happening when I work with the colleagues and after the meeting, I said, okay, 2-3 weeks after a few days, I asked them, okay, what was the meeting? What was the discussion? They have not created MOM. A lot of people does not know MOM kya hota hai, right? Minutes of meeting. And how, and they said that, sir, I forgot, I was not tentative, or I was not fully aware what has been said. I missed the things. These things happen. So I would be conducting a specific session that even if you are taking a live session, how you need to take the live session, how you need to attend the meeting so that you remember you are part of the discussion and you know what things happens, how you would be creating a MOM, minutes of meeting after the minutes has been done, and how it would be shared. So power of notes taking will be doing one session workshop on that. Hands-on the mind maps. I create a lot of mind maps and I really loved it. It's so simple, it's presentable. I want to share that knowledge, so I put it that. Creating a mind maps is a very good way to store your information in any of the project or in any of the subject. So we'll be having an overview session on the mind maps. We'll be having overview session on Enable Now, overview session on Signavio, not the overview session, hands-on session. Overview session on Enable Now we have put it because we will not be able to give everybody access to Enable Now. It's very expensive, right? But Signavio, the free access is there, that we will be giving it. And then there would be a hands-on session on Signavio. Signavio is also being used in many of the projects. You need to know it. Live presentations with Mentimeter, how you can give live presentations with Mentimeter, a more interactive presentations. Overview to the Adobe Captivate, how the Adobe Captivate tool can be used. Overview to the Synthesia. Interview, this will not be, this also hands-on. We found a free access for it. We're doing a hands-on session. This is also, we'll do a hands-on session. We found a way to access this Adobe Captivate also. Interview workshop, how you need to present yourself as an interview, giving a client interview or outside interview, how you can build your CV. HPQC is used for the testing in the projects. Office tools. These all are Office tools. Outlook, Teams, Zoom, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PPT, Microsoft Word. People think yeah, very basic things are there, right? This we know it, right? But when I ask them to do it, the kind of PPT I am seeing it, the kind of Word document I am seeing it, even if I ask people to schedule a meeting, they need to articulate the things to tell what would be the meeting agendas would be there in the bullet points. People are not able to do it. So a consultant is very sophisticated job. Consultant is expected to be expert, right? To be expert. Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Teams, Microsoft's, right? These all tools you should be expert in it. And these tools without these tools, you cannot do your consulting job, right? And nobody is training them on them. And I see people struggling. They are sending the wrong meetings to the wrong people. They don't know who should be mentioned into the who should be mentioned in the CC, how to articulate the email. Even people don't know that. So all these things we will try to build it up in this workshop. This is a continuous sheet is there which we would be preparing it, and we would be adding more and more things into it in our workshop. So these are the workshop moderators. A lot of things I will take. Then we have Sharvari, Gaurav, Neha. They would be taking the specific things which they are expert on. Okay, we are kicking off. We have a kickoff in this Tuesday, and this workshop will be starting from the next Tuesday. I will also take you a week in a life for a week in a life for a Gurukulite. Now, I want to quickly know here, you have given the points here. Do you think, is there anything in the soft skill is missing? which I need to add it as a workshop, I would love to do that. I would love to take your suggestions. Shall I add some more things in here? Durgesh is asking, what is the timing of the workshop session? We need to still find it out the time slot, but it would be mostly in the morning. We are thinking Tuesday 7 to 9. So in the kickoff meeting, which we are having this Tuesday, we'll be discussing the full agenda with all the team who have been enrolled, who are the Gurukulites, so that make sure that we put it that time, which can suit 80 to 90% of the people. We have a people joining from India, Australia, USA, from different countries. People are participating in this Gurukul program. Skype, I see very less has been used because the Skype has been replaced by this Teams. So that's why we are not in MS SharePoint. Yes, SharePoint is very important. Have I missed the SharePoint? Oh, yes, I missed the SharePoint. I should mention it. You can be expected as a consultant. They can also say that, okay, this is the place where we'll be sharing all the information, create a SharePoint site. People does not know SharePoint site, what? कैसे create करना, right? Scrum methodology. Okay. Okay. Activate. I would say agile methodology. That will include the Scrum also. Anyhow, we are using the Scrum mechanisms. I will let you know how we are using the Scrum mechanisms. Rise of W we are covering in another part. Oh, service now. Yes. Service now. Jira. Many times you would be working into the support projects. So ServiceNow and Jira can be important. Thank you for it, helping to add. Amit is asking something. Focus build. Focus build is part of, it would be a little high level. Focus build is part of our this thing, Activate training program. So what happened? The people who are going through this training, they have full access to all the SastraGeek trainings. In SastraGeek, we have almost 90 different kind of trainings, products. They have access to all of them. They have access to all live sessions. They have access to all recorded session, all of the products. People who would be participating in this, they have access to everything. In that, this focus build is already covered. Day-to-day shortcuts and terminology in a project. That would be a good session. Okay. I will keep on adding. This is the first time. I don't want to say like we have this Gurukul program we are doing for years and years and it is very successful. This is the first time we are doing it. Okay. We are doing the trainings for a long time and we are keep on evolving ourselves. We are doing in multiple different projects in the trainings and taking the trainings to the next level of experience. Recently, we have added the mind maps. Then we have added this content library. If you will see our content library, which we are building it for the specific SDPP module, you will amaze. So many things have been included there with SAP screenshots and everything. So many scenarios have been covered there, right? And then we are also working for our AI tool. That will come for training for some time, but we are building one AI tool specific for the SAP trainings. Amit, what you are asking, I'm not sure. SAP SD EDM price, I'm not sure. What do you mean by that? If you can elaborate, support team would be able to give answer. Panaya tool is new to me. Even I need to get knowledge on this. Okay, that's good. So let's go back to the video. So this kind of workshop would be there. And let's go back to the video to go in details. What other things is going to be there in the...
That's why we've created this platform to equip you with not only the knowledge, but also the soft skills and real-world insights necessary for a well-rounded career. By fostering a culture of communication and growth, SAP Gurukul is designed to help you excel in your journey and stand out as a complete SAP professional. Throughout the program, you will receive comprehensive training in 2 SAP modules. One will be a core module, for example, SAP MM, SD, PP, ABAP, and FICO, while the other will be an advanced module, for example, SAP WM, SAP TM, or SAP Ariba.
So what we are going to do here, although I've said that people who have participating in the Gurukul program, they have full access to our SastraGeek platform with all the trainings, but 1 year you cannot do all the training. So we need to be focused what we want to do it, right? So we want to focus in a year on 2 modules. One is that core module, which core modules you belong from, whether you're from technical, there can be another modules also can be there. There can be a basis module can also be there. We also have a trainings for the basis, right? So MM, SD, PP, ABAP, FICO, basis, QM, plant maintenance, these all modules can be there, which one of the core module can be taken, and one of the advanced module like TM, EWM, Ariba, IBP, PPDS we are going to launch, customer service we are going to launch. Those modules, one of the advanced module can be selected so that we give you 2 modules training. So it will depend on person to person. We'll try to judge what should be the 2 trainings which you should focus on. There can be some scenario, we can also mix 2 core trainings. We can also mix SD and MM. A lot of projects which is coming it up, which requires a knowledge of SDM. And in our project also, all of the people we are saying SD consultant, but we make them work both SD and MM, right? So a lot of places SD plus MM combinations are also required. So checking with the individual interest and individual capabilities, we'll be putting it what 2 modules we are focusing on in this program. Okay, and then 1 advanced module can be there.
As a participant, you will benefit from the SastraGeek Diamond membership. This includes access to extensive SastraGeek trainings and a 12-month SAP S/4HANA server access, crucial for practical learning and project execution.
So the other important thing here, what we are covering it here, that you will be having a 12 months for the full year program. You will be having a 12 months of SAP S/4HANA server access. We are not committing the other module access because the other module access itself is very expensive, right? So based on the requirement, we can generate you. Let's say if you say Ariba, 1 or 2 months of access of Ariba, we'll try to bring it up for you. 1 or 2 months of IBP access will be able to bring it up for you. But majorly, the full 12 months access would be there for SAP S/4HANA. And now we need to be selective for this program. So right now we are opening this program because the thousands of people are inquiring about this program. Even I don't have a capability and capacity to take everybody's interview, right? So what we are doing, we are opening this program only for our diamond members. The people who have taken our diamond membership, they would be able to access this program. They would be able to have this 1 year of Gurukul program with us. Okay. So with the diamond membership, you have access to all of our courses.
The program also covers essential consulting skills, including communication, presentation, and proficiency in Excel and PowerPoint. You'll gain familiarity with office tools, project management methodologies, and workshop moderation techniques. Hands-on project work is a key component, allowing you to apply theoretical knowledge in real-world scenarios. Continuous access to the SAP S/4HANA server for 12 months provides a significant advantage for practice and skill enhancement.
So real-world application also we will be focusing on. So the internship program will do. These all people will also participate in the internship program, but they would be participating in the internship program as a lead. So now before we start an internship program, whatever the scenario we need to run, these leads would sit together, will identify what different scenarios need to happen in the project. They will do a quick hands-on in the system for a 2 or 3 weeks, a dry run, a pilot run they will do for those high-level scenarios, making sure that all the connected configurations are working. And then we'll jump into the internship program. And these people who are part of the Gurukul, they would be the lead of the module. And based on the capabilities, they would also be given a responsibility of a project managers also to do one project as a project manager, and you would be able to participate into the multiple implementation projects which is coming from the internship programs. Apart from that, you would also be assigned with the mentor who is working in a project, and you would be having a one session every week where basically the mentor would be explaining what are the things he's doing in the project. He would be showcasing you what exactly thing has been done in project, what is his project. So that is, we call it as a shadowing a project. So you would also be a shadowing a project, a real lifetime project which is happening, you would be able to shadow them. Okay, and some project related assignment which that mentor is having, he can give that similar kind of assignment to you so that you can work in our sandbox on those assignments. There is a very high chances. Okay, I will speak when it comes.
Upon successful completion, candidates may have the opportunity to continue with SastraGeek Solutions on payroll.
So the idea is that if we have any client requirements, we can put in your CVs there, but it will not happen before 6 months. It will happen only after the 6 months only, because 6 months at least you will require to get trained, and then we can also send your CVs to our clients. If you get selected and if you are working with our client, you will have a full-fledged offer on our payroll or on our contract, and you would also get paid from us. One of the student who has been enrolled in the and he was the first one to get enrolled in the Gurukul program. We have already placed him because he was getting trained from us from last 6-7 months. He also enrolled in the Gurukul, and we have already placed him into one of our projects where a contract has been released to him. He would be working with us on that project, and we would be paying for that project. If you work for our client pays us, and we don't hesitate to pay you back, okay, to pay you for that. So if you work for a client, you become a full-fledged consultant. We give you a full offer as a payroll or as a contract. If it is outside India, we give the contract. We cannot take people on payroll who's not in India. People who are in India, we can take them on the payroll, and then your monthly salaries will get started. But the idea is within the year, you should get consumed within the SastraGeek or outside the SastraGeek in the company. Okay. You would be able to get relief from this one by giving a 1 month of notice period, because there's a proper contract or offer discussion would be there. You need to sign it up. You can always get out from this program by giving a 1 month notice period. And in this program, you would also get the experience letter from us.
This depends on project availability and your performance during the internship, offering a seamless transition into the workforce. Exceptional candidates who demonstrate outstanding skills and dedication during the first 6 months of the program may qualify for a monthly stipend starting after 6 months.
So we have also planned that once you complete the 6 month, after the 6 months specifically, this would be very useful. The people who are joining this program, they are fresher, they have not started their work, will also give them monthly stipends also would be given to them. Okay, that depends on which program you are taking. If you're taking the full-fledged program, you would also be get after 6 months per month stipend. You will be getting it. Depends on your performance and the availability of the work.
This stipend offers financial support as you continue to advance your learning and practical experience. The program demands a strong commitment to learning, with participants expected to dedicate 8 hours per day, 5 days a week. This rigorous schedule is balanced with opportunities to shadow live projects, providing invaluable exposure.
8 hours per day, 5 days a week. So total, we are expecting 40 hours in a week from you. I will let you know how this 40 hours would be distributed, but we are expecting 40 hours from you for this program. All right? And commitment to learning. You should be having full commitment to make sure that, okay, I want to learn, I want to become a consultant. That commitment we are looking for.
How to start your SAP Gurukul journey. Set up an interview call. Confirmation on SAP Gurukul program eligibility. Enroll in Diamond membership with server access. Submit required documents. Sign contract offer. Complete email.
Okay, let me explain this part to you. So it will start, if you're interested, drop an email to support@sastrageek.com. They will have a pre-check with you. They will set up a quick interview round with me. I would be checking it whether you are a right fit for this program or this program is the right fit for you. Okay. Then we'll be asking you that it is confirmed that you can participate in this Gurukul program. Okay. And before that also, you should be aware that Diamond membership enrollment would be required. There are a lot of people who have already enrolled in the Diamond membership, or after this interview also you can enroll for the Diamond membership, but this membership enrollment would be required. And then you would be submitting the document from us. We would be preparing a contract and offer letter for this program. Admin setups and formalities would be done. Okay, your email setup with email account, Microsoft Teams accounts will set it up with us. And then we'll be having almost a 1 hour session with me or another mentor to define your success path. Everyone can have a little bit different success paths, right? So we'll be focusing on what are your modules, whether how much time you need to give to improve the communications, or what are the other things we'll be discussing in this part. We'll be having one overview on the onboarding of the program. So full program onboarding overview will be there. That we'll be doing this Tuesday, 7 a.m. India Standard Time. As a kickoff, we will be doing this. Okay. And then you will start with your full program with the internship, training, workshops. You'll be starting it up and then get it absorbed within SastraGeek or outside SastraGeek as a consultant. Okay, so that is the onboarding process which would be there. Drop an email to support@sastrageek.com and they will tell you that how you would be able to enroll or how you can access our Diamond membership for this program.
Set up and admin formalities. Refine your roadmap by booking a call with your mentor to align goals. Onboarding and program overview. Start the SAP Gurukul program. Participate in training, workshops, and project assignments. Start your career in SAP. Let's hear directly from the candidate about what a week in the life of a Gurukul student looks like.
I am a student.
This will summarize it, but I want to explain in detail how the how the week in a life looks like. Okay, this is week in life. Let me make it 100% and full screen. So this is how the week in a life will look like for Gurukulites, right? So Monday we are giving a weekly off. Okay, Monday we are giving a weekly off because we are expecting a lot of live sessions will happen or happens on Saturday, Sunday, although it depends on module to module. So a little bit change can be there for the people. But we are expecting Saturday and Sunday, half day you would be occupied with the live training session and some of the hands-on practice we will be doing it. But with the live training sessions, you are occupied on the Saturday and Sunday, which we are doing it, right? So half day of Saturday, half day of Sunday, it's a family time, me time. And the Monday full day we are giving off, will not be having anything. So that you have 2 days in a week for you or for your other works which you want to do it. So we would be having more focus, intensive focus from Tuesday to Friday, 4 days, and half day of Saturday and half day of Sunday. The first thing which would be there is a daily stand-up call. Okay, daily stand-up call, 15 to 30 minutes would happen, and mentor will also join. So basically what we would be doing, we would be asking you to prepare your full plan, that at least you should be having a plan for next 1 month. What are the things you are going to do? What are the things you are going to learn? That 1 month plan should be there. For that 1 month plan, we are preparing this tracker, which you need to get it filled. Okay, this tracker filling and other things preparation would also improve your Excel skills also. So this is a task planner which you need to prepare, and it would be having this progress on this calendar. Every student would be having this sheet, and here you would be knowing that, okay, what I am going through the enterprise structure of particular modules. I am reviewing the videos. I will do the system hands-on. I will do the assignments. A bar chart would be there from which day to which day you have planned to do it. what is your percentage completion for it. On that thing, we'll be having a daily stand-up meeting to know that what is your progress, on which thing you are working on, and what is the progress status. So basically this daily meeting is to give you a push so that you keep on doing the activities which you want to do. Okay, what are the things you are working today? What are the things you need to work tomorrow? There is no single human who can come back to back in 3 meetings and say that I have not done anything. I was not able to complete the things. I have not done anything. In one meeting you can say, in two meetings you can say, then it is a self push. Yeah, how can I can go into the meeting with the same face? I have not done anything. That is to give you a push. That is to put the monitoring into the place, a daily monitoring into the place. So that would be there. You need to fill this tracker first. Initial 2-3 days will be giving it to you to fill the tracker for yourself, to plan yourself first. Okay, the planning should be good. If you have a good planning, we'll be able to also do the better execution. So based on this tracking sheet, we would be having this daily meeting. This one. We'll be having this daily stand-up meeting, 15 to 30 minutes. Apart from that, on the Tuesday, we'll be having this workshop. Workshops will be moderated by the mentors. So we have gone through the workshop list, right? So there would be 2 hours of workshop would be there on Tuesday. Wednesday, we are planning to put the group discussion, although these dates and timings will be fixed in the kickoff meeting, which we are doing in coming Tuesday. And then we'll be having an integration discussion. Integration discussion would be there on Thursday. When you're working, there would be a lot of cross-module things which you will get stuck, which you need to discuss with other people, because you are working onto the assignments, you're working onto the internship projects also. You're also working with some assignment which has been come from the shadow work for the project which you are doing it. So you might need to discuss something with the finance team, something with the sales team, okay, something with the planning team. So an integration session will happen on Thursday, or you have access. You would be having a full access to all the people from this site. Okay, so you can see that the Gurukulite's name, Guru's name, their module, their time zone, full information would be available here. You would be able to connect with them, and you would also be able to schedule a call with them. You would be able to book the meeting calendar, ad hoc meetings. You can always do it. But this is the specific 2 hours of integration discussion we'll be doing, so that people can come together and discuss which are the things they are getting stuck in. We are not putting the specific times on which times you need to work in, because people are having a different time zone. So we are giving flexibility. We are expecting at least 8 hours you will give to this program. There would be a weekly presentation, which will be 2 hours. We'll start with weekly, but very soon it would change it to twice a week. Twice a week it will get changed into, because we have multiple people. We want that every other week a candidate will get a chance to present something. So some assignments will be given, which can come from this, which can come from internship, on which you need to prepare a presentation documents. You need to prepare the system, and you need to demonstrate, you need to explain all the other fellow colleagues and to the mentors on that topic. This is to make sure these two are specifically, we have put it to make sure your presenting skills and your communication skills get improved. Okay, that is the specific thing we are putting into the place for these two. So these all would be roughly 2-hour sessions would be there. Then we have a working session with Buddy. We want that every module would be having 1 hour of working session where everybody sit together, discuss with each other what other people are doing. And that is not a meeting, that's a working session. You can call, okay, I'm working on this scenario, and other people saying, I'm working on this scenario, I'm getting stuck. You can discuss it. Okay, I'm sharing my screen and I'm running this scenario. It's a 1 hour of working session would be there within the module. Okay, that will happen on the daily basis. On a daily basis, you would be going through the videos, self-paced trainings videos, the videos which has done on Saturday and Sunday. You need to review the videos. You need to take your notes. You need to do the system hands-on practice. Daily basis, you would be completing the assignments. You would be giving the time to the system hands-ons. On Friday, we would be having a project shadow call. Friday, you would be sitting with someone, and that guy would be guiding you that which project he's working in and what kind of work is happening in that project. That is how a week in the life of Gurukulites look like. Okay, this is how the things would be happening in a week. Okay, Any questions you have, put it onto the chat. By the time you're putting the question in the chat, I will quickly complete the video and then we'll come to the questions.
In the SAP Gurukul program, and here's a glimpse of my daily routine. I attend live sessions throughout the week and weekends based on the schedule of my module. Our mentor-led sessions typically run from Thursday to Friday, dedicated to reviewing our roadmap and progress. Each week, I prepare and present a topic to both mentors and fellow participants, which significantly improves my communication and presentation skills. Additionally, we work on shadow projects under the close guidance of our mentors and trainers, gaining practical hands-on experience and valuable insights into real-world scenarios.
Join SAP Gurukul to embark on a transformative journey that bridges the gap between education and employment. Whether you're a fresher or returning to the workforce, this program is your pathway to a thriving SAP career.
Okay, this is about the SAP Gurukul program. I have told you that what are the things would be covered in this program. You might be having a questions and we welcome the questions for you. Okay, I have few questions. What is EDM course, Amit? Can you put in detail? When I am asking detail, at least give the full form. What is EDM? Srinivas, is it based on some business process workshop example, implementing some interfaces? Business processing, implementing interfaces, everything would be there. That is the part of the internship. I need to also put the internship sessions, which will happen on Thursday. That also I will put it in a week. On Thursday, we'll be having an internship sessions, which you need to be part of. And then you need to also complete your internship assignments. So that also I will put it in a week as a Gurukul student. Yes, interfaces would also be there, but interfaces we have limitation. We have a single SAP S/4HANA system. For one interface, we brought another SAP system, ECC system, and we have tried to show the interface with that in one of the project, which we will try to do it. But actual interface experience getting into this would be little limited, but we try to cover the interfaces at least till the function specification preparation in our internship program, which would be part of this program. Everything is subset of this program. Your module learnings, your internship program is subset of this program. Full charges to join this program. Drop an email to support@sastrageek.com or team, please send the link to Shakir that what is our diamond membership. So if you want to do this, if you are willing to go with the diamond membership, then you book an interview and then we'll let you know whether you can go ahead with this program. 40 hours of commitment we are looking for. Make a note. MS Excel will be used for this or MS project. MS Excel we are using, the kind of license we are giving or we have for the Microsoft Office. MS Excel is not included. So we will be using the MS Excel. Srinivas is asking, can you elaborate more on the mind maps? Mind maps workshop session, what I will be giving, I will showcase you how I create the mind maps. Then I would be asking you, okay, for your topic, this is the topic for you. In the workshop itself, you create a mind map. Okay, and then you would be creating the mind maps. Then I would be guiding you how the mind maps need to be structured, how the mind maps need to be articulated, and how it can help you in the presentations also. That would be there in the mind map workshop. Venkat is saying, can I choose PP and QM as a one module and IBP as a second module? So Venkat, I said in this program, you have access to full things. You have access to IBP also, you have access to PP also, you have access to QM also. In future, if PPDS come, you also have access to PPDS also. You can select it. It totally depends what is your appetite to eat and digest. If you have appetite, and there are some people who already have good knowledge into the module PPQM, right? So we need to just fine tune their knowledge, which we'll be able to do it in 2-3 months. Then you can jump with IPP also. Most welcome. We don't have any problem. Vikrant is asking, sir, if someone is already working and is available to spend extra 8 hours per day, can this Gurukul program be taken? Vikrant, schedule an interview call. I would be discussing with you. We don't want to waste your time, our time, and your money. Because the diamond membership is included, because of the diamond membership inclusion, the money is included for you, right? And we don't want to waste your money. You should join this program because we are looking for some dedicated commitment. We have one of the students who is working somewhere, he would be able to give. I had very detailed discussion with him. Then I understand, okay, he would be able to give 40 hours. If your case is, let's say there are some people working onto some project and within the 4 to 5 hours, their work is done, what they are doing, and then they can commit the 40 hours, then I can say, okay. But that depends person to person. So you need to book a meeting, Vikrant, and then I would be able to access what kind of work you are doing and whether you would be able to sustain the pressure which will come from this intensive program. Any live classes can be attended as part of this program apart from self-paced. There's a lot of live sessions are there. So let me go back to answer that question. So this is a live session. 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 These all are live sessions. And apart from that, one thing which I missed, which I need to add it here, is there would be a on the Thursdays, there would be internship session would be happening. That internship session is also live session. And then a lot of ad hoc meetings you need to attend live. After the internship, there would be a lot of students who is outside the Gurukul. You're working as a lead. So you need to also set up one call for the internship sessions also with the people. So that also will come. I will add the internship part also here. So that looks, and here whatever the things are there, these two things we are doing on your own. Rest all things are the live sessions. Your live presence would required. Sanjay, thanks for SastraGeek Solution for placing me as a technical specialist in HCL Tech with 120% increase in my CTC and grow well at the age of 50. Thank you, Sanjay, for putting that in there. Your success story is pending, Sanjay. Connect with the support team so that we can do the success story for you. A lot of people, apart from this message, a lot of people, I believe, require motivation, and your success stories are motivation to many. A lot of people have this question, yeah, I am 50 plus age, whether I would be able to do it or not. When we did the Rajesh success story, a lot of people came to me and they said that after seeing this success story, they actually got a hope. They actually got a belief that if Rajesh has done it, they would also be able to do it. So Sanjay, your story can be a success story for many, right? So make sure you come up with a success story so that we can schedule a game of high flyers. We have created carriers for many. The people who come up front, we do a success story with them, and you will see our YouTube full of the success stories with the people to whom we have made a difference in their career journeys. Deepak is asking, is there any techno-functional training in SAP EWM? As of now, we don't have, Deepak. We don't have a techno-functional training in SAP EWM as of now. Vikrant, the call is already scheduled. Yes, the call is already scheduled for the Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. India Standard Time. The kickoff call is scheduled. Sprints are also part of this workshop. Yes, I love Agile methodology. That's why I have mentioned a workshop on Agile, which will be doing it. And when you have part of this program, we have a full Activate training, 10 to 12 hours of Activate training, which covers the sprint, which covers the Scrum Master, which cover how the Activate need to be used. So you can also go through that part. But one workshop which I have put it on the place, that is to cover the Agile part. Can we work on live projects? Amit, if you work onto the live projects, I would also be paying you. That is the idea, to make you into the live projects also. But to including into your live projects, it goes with the 3 round of interviews. It is not like that, okay, push this guy into the live project. We need to onboard to the client, right? Onboarding to the client will go through the 3 round of interviews, and then the client onboard a guy, right? So its client system is not a playground system. Once we believe that you are at that position, we will be officially giving your CVs to the client. Once they have the place, and then there would be things will happen. Discussion will happen. If you clear the interview, you'll be working with the client. And when you're working with the client, we would also be paying you for that. Okay, so live projects as such, will not allow you to put hand, although we have live projects, but will not allow you to put hand on the live project. But you can do a shadow work. Shadow work means a consultant shadow you are becoming and knowing from him what he is doing on day-to-day basis, so that you can also get the exposure. Okay, Dhruv, Sanjay has shared the number. You don't appreciate people do. Sir, can working professional with office works 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. suits for Gurukul program? Saturday and Sunday I can manage first half. Durgesh, again I am saying this is very intensive program. Book a schedule a call with me. Okay, I don't want that you spend, you commit, you spend, and then you are not able to do it. That things I don't want to get it done. So you book a call with me. I will try to understand what kind of work you have, and beyond that work, whether you would be able to do the stuff or not. Okay, anyone has any questions? Now you can also start putting your questions related to the SAP Job Hunt Mastery. SAP Careers. If you have any questions related to the career, you can also put it up there. Mohammed is asking how to book a one-to-one session with you. Team would be sharing the link, and with that link, you would be able to join it, one-to-one sessions. But if you want for this one session with me to check whether you are the one suitable, you need to drop an email to support@sastrageek.com telling them you are interested in Gurukul program. They will check my calendar and book a call with me. When will PPDS come? PPDS will come very soon. So in one of our project, we have a requirement for PPDS consultant, and we got to go ahead, and we are working on the PPDS project actually. We will check with the same guy if he can do the PPDS training. We want to start the PPDS very quickly. Mohammed is saying, I'm basically interested in the bundle program and the internship, and as I am already working as SAP MM consultant. Yes, you can take the bundle program, Mastery or Excellence bundle program, you can take it. When EWM live session, we are just finishing it. We are waiting so that we can finish our EWM current batch, which I think most probably will finish in a week time. And then we would be announcing you that when we'll start the new EWM batch. Generally, we take a period of a month gap. So we are at the September, and post Diwali will be starting. Second week of November, we'll start a new batch for EWM. Yeah, November. Akash is asking, is PPDS extension of PP module? It's not extension of PP module, but it's a separate PP module. You can call it as extension, or you can call it as advanced of PP module. So in PP module, we do the MRP, material requirement planning, which cannot do the capacity constraint planning. We do the capacity leveling. In PPDS, we do the capacity constraint planning. It is a part of APO. APO is always a separate product, separate module, advanced planning and optimization. But now PPDS is embedded on S/4HANA. All right. That's where basically it's a separate module. You will require separate 25 to 30 hours of training on PPDS to learn PPDS. Do we have a project for CIG consultant alone? No, we don't have a project for CIG, Dhruv. ABAP is good to do as a techno-functional after SAP MM, SAP SD, and SAP TM. Sanjay, for techno consultant, not the ABAP one, but we have one course which is called ABAP for functional consultant. That is course, the live sessions are also happening, ABAP for functional consultant. That is one you should go ahead. That even I recommend everyone after having 3 to 4 years of experience in the functional should go ahead with that ABAP for functional. Chandani is asking how much functional module knowledge is required for ABAP developer. Opposite question that Sanjay was asking for ABAP for functional. Chandani is asking functional for ABAP, right? For functional for ABAP also we have created a module that is called Functional Modules Overview for Solution Architects, right? That course ABAP can also do. That course covers all the modules overview, SD, MM, PP. There is a 1.5 to 2 hour session on each module so that you know that what that module does, what are the basic transactions, and what is the basic master data, what is basic terminologies and function features available in that module. So that is the one you can do, Chandni, for the getting a little bit of functional knowledge, functional module knowledge with ABAP. The another way to get that knowledge is good to participate in our internship program. In our internship program, you will be working on some developments. So when you get a development object, when you do the testing, the discussion with the functional consultant, also you get functional module knowledge. Okay. Any other questions? So this is the link for internship. Okay, anyone who is interested in this program, the Gurukul program, you can drop an email or you can also spread the message, specifically people who are not working. Specifically people who are not working would be eligible for this program. Okay, specifically people who are starting their career would be eligible for this program. There is some screenshot has been shared by Muhammad. SAP Learning Hub. This is the price for SAP Learning Hub. Okay. This is the price for SAP Learning Hub. SAP Learning Hub is also a platform where basically multiple books and multiple videos of the multiple different modules you can get it from SAP. Okay, that is also a price for that SAP Learning Hub. Do we need to take this or we can, no, that is you're paying to SAP, right? I'm not associated with SAP. SAP has their own product. So if you pay to them, then you will be getting a Learning Hub access, Mohammed. If you're paying to us, then you get access to our platform. Our platform, the difference is there is a lot of interactive and the live trainings are there. And we have a access, we have a teams, we have a lot of things. If you will go to our portal, you will see in our bundles, there are so much of things has been included and there's a lot of interactions are there. In Learning Hub, interactions would not be there. There's no one who is training you live. You need to go there, go through the big books. And one of the problem which I have found when I was getting trained, there was in there was 22 students was there in that institute in a Jaipur, right? And only one become consultant. That's what I became consultant. And I feel a lot of other was there who has a capability to become consultant. They were not able to become it because they just get lost into this big curriculum, big books, trying to create a certification. Now the certification clearation is very easy. At that time, you need to go to the center and then there's no question sharing for the modules like PP, you need to prepare hard and many times get failed in that itself, going through the big curriculum. So our curriculum is concise. Our curriculum is more focused what practically you need to do into the projects. And SAP curriculum is covering everything. Okay, and many times the 80% student fails to cover everything. Big books, 400, 500 pages books, and 4 books, 80% people are not able to complete them. That's the problem. To pay SAP is mandatory or optional? Mohammed, I'm not sure if I'm getting your question. You pay SAP for the Learning Hub. You pay SastraGeek for the SastraGeek trainings. So paying to get training from us, it's not mandatory to pay SAP. Sridhar is having a question, sir. After 6 months of Gurukul program, the stipend is same for all. I mean, any consideration of previous experience, age, and previous salary, the stipend would be same for all. But Sridhar, book a meeting with me so that we can discuss in detail what is your expectation from the stipend, and then we can discuss it. Okay, if we don't have any further question, we would be ending this session here for today, and we'll connect you. The people who have been already enrolled will connect on Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. India Standard Time. Emery said that Learning Hub does not offer the full suite of offering available at SastraGeek Internship and the Job and Mastery. you will get nowhere. You will get nowhere. Gurukul create academy experience. No need for 4 years at university. Thank you very much, Amri. Yes, that's where I also try to explain that the kind of exposure we are bringing, the project experience in the internship, job and mastery, implementation experience, and having interaction, having Telegram communities. That is the experience which we are trying to bring in to make you a 360 development. And yes, we are trying to create an academy for SAP with the Gurukul. Okay, thank you everyone for joining today, and we'll catch you back. On Tuesday morning or in the next session. We are going to start customer service, so there will be a quick demo. Maybe on the next week or next week, we'll be having a demo on the customer service. Sanjay is asking, what is PIPO in SAP? Any learning programs are there? Sanjay, PIPO is nothing, but it is a middleware. It's a technical module. It's called a middleware. If you want to connect SAP with the third-party system, you need to send the messages to the PIPO. PIPO will convert the messages to the language which third-party software understand. Once third-party software give the XML files to PIPO, PIPO will convert them into the messages in the language which SAP understands. So it's kind of a connector. We call it as a middleware connector, which helps to connect with the third-party SAP system, third-party systems. It is a separate module. There would be separate training on the PIPO. We don't have PIPO with us. Yes, Surya, if you have joined, you will get the recording link. We'll send it to you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day ahead. Bye-bye for now.